Welcome back to Into the Breach. Here we are, 2 missions deep on the second island, and we're getting ready for the big showdown, the Rift. This is what we've been working towards. Hopefully able to acquire all bonus objectives. At the very minimum, we need to protect the robotics lab so that this isn't a complete waste of time. I only say that because high threat detected. So there's going to be something big and mean on this map. I don't know what that translates into exactly. But we're going to do it. We're going to throw ourselves into the grinder. And then we're probably going to need to acquire some additional power because we're not looking good. We're not looking good. I think that's about it. So we've actually upgraded our artillery mech, just kind of recapping from last episode. But yeah, this +2 damage is really helping us out, and we really need to start getting some additional damage on our other units as well. Specifically this guy, the cannon mech. Although he has, you know, as in our utility spot here for smoke drop, I mean that's pretty much in the ideal location. But definitely want to prioritize some damage and then movement and health and pretty much everything. We just want to prioritize everything so that we have all the things, because that's how you play this game. All right. So let's get into the Rift. One of our Earth movers is filling in a chasm created by malfunctioning stabilizers. Make sure it stays in one piece. This is an interesting map. Wait a minute. This seems not so great. Oh boy. Alright, high threat detected. I don't know if that's this guy or if something else. Defend the Earth Mover should be this thing right here, it looks like. Kill at least 7 enemies. Oh boy. We do have this chasm, so maybe we can take advantage of that. And then protect the robotics lab, which I believe is right here. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, this is no good. Now, the interesting thing here is that these guys can't fly. I don't think. Yeah. They have no way of getting across the chasm. Neither do we, incidentally. Unless we can move through this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are these? This is a new unit. No, it's not a new unit. Oh, it's these guys. For some reason, I thought these were the charge bugs. Okay, so yeah, these guys can lob artillery. Does that mean he has a dead zone? So will he have to move backwards? That would be bad. This guy's probably going to move over here and lob onto the robotics lab, or maybe he'll shoot this because why not? This guy's definitely going to pop up and shoot something. The question is, and this guy might come over here. So obviously we want to utilize the chasm for the purposes of killing bugs, as many bugs as we can. However, we also need to make sure that, since these guys are ranged, if any of them go to the back line here, that's going to be difficult for us. This is an ideal location, though, for artillery. I really don't know what to do with this punch mech. Like, what am I going to do with this guy? Maybe I should have put the smoke on him, because he... Unless we can get through here. Oh, buddy. Well, actually... Let's see, he has 3 movement, right? I'm going to keep him on this plane, I think. And... We'll probably put him right here. That way he can get all the way to the end here, and he can go all the way up to this tile up here. Usually the case is that, you know, I always need to go to the one tile that I don't have access to, but I think this will be fine because what I'm hoping is that these guys will double up here, and we can kind of do sort of a sweet combo move here. And... this guy is going to be difficult to take care of. See, ideally, we would be able to put a significant amount of damage on this guy. As it stands, though, we can't really do that. I'm just curious if we can get to this side. If we can't get to this side, this is gonna be dicey. So we don't have a lot of damage to work with here. But the reason why I put him here is because I think he will be able to put himself in front of this building, just in case this guy decides he wants to shoot this building instead of, you know, one of these buildings. This guy, I kind of want him in a spot where he can hop up here to deliver a finishing blow if needed, or he could go over to this location. Right, no, he has the extra move. Perfect. So he's perfect right there, because then he'll have access to this, which is what I was worried about, just in case I needed, I don't know, for some reason to be able to shoot this guy. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I think we're going to go this route. I think this is the setup. Now let's see where these guys go. Wait, what? So that's what that does? Okay, well, immediately my plan's totally invalidated. Alright, well, cool. Well, unfortunately, we don't have really a whole lot we can do with this guy. Except punch this bug, which is nice, but we're not gonna be able to stop these guys from spawning, unfortunately. What can I do with him now? I can actually move him up here and push this guy over. That seems really good. What can I do with this guy, though, more importantly? So we can take care of this guy. We can... Let's see, this guy, he could just basically one-shot him, so he's not really a threat. That's gonna pop up at the last turn. This guy. What am I gonna do with him? So he can either go here, kill this guy, go here, push this guy over. How much damage does this guy do? Just one. So that wouldn't be enough to kill this thing, unfortunately. We could kill, like, if we don't take this guy out, the robotic slab gets destroyed. And all that, the entire reason for me even doing this mission. He only does 1 damage to that. Right? Defend the earth mover, so it'll still be alive. And we won't lose power for this taking damage. Because what I'm thinking about doing is killing this guy, using artillery to bump this guy into the chasm. Interesting. Letting this guy live, not ideal, but... And then bumping this guy over so that he doesn't do any damage. We really want to prioritize not losing... We want to prioritize keeping this alive. Second priority is to not lose any power. Third priority is to get the rest of these remaining objectives. Just wish there was a way. They kind of place themselves in a disadvantageous location for me. Alright, so what happens if I, like, move everybody? What does that look like? He will just destroy that utterly. He cannot be allowed to get his attack off, and he cannot be allowed to get his attack off. There's no other way for me to take care of this guy. Otherwise, we could use the artillery to kill this guy. But if I put him here, and I take care of this guy, this is as far as I'm going to be able to go. Which means if he decides to come over here and shoot at this again, there's not really a lot I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to have to just knock him out of the way again. We still have smoke, but we don't want to use it because we need him to shoot. This also spreads us out quite a bit. And the Earth Mover. Let's see what this does. It cannot be moved by weapon effects. Earth Mover. Turn nearby chasms into normal ground. So is it just going to keep adding more tiles? Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. That means we'll have more space to work with, but at the same time, this will get rid of 2, and then we'll have 4 to deal with, which is kind of what we have right now, 4. One of them will be damaged. This guy will just basically do whatever. I don't know. I really don't want to lose this, but at the same time, let's go back. Yeah. I mean, we could push him over here and then use the tank to shoot him into this guy. That would kill both of them. And then we could use this guy to dunk him or him. Either way, though, these guys get an attack off, and I can't let that happen. These 2 guys cannot be allowed to destroy their targets. I mean, as tempting as that is, because I could kill 3 guys instead of... Well, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I would kill 3 guys instead of 2, but then I would have this, obviously. I really think that we're going to have to go this route. Now, I'm not going to actually do this because it would definitely not. Oh, I don't actually have that anymore. I was thinking about, yeah. I was thinking that I had the, doesn't damage buildings. I don't know if this counts as a building, but either way, it doesn't matter. I don't have it. I just really hate this because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this guy. He's going to be a problem. We have smoke, so I think we're just going to do that this turn. And next turn might be a smoke opportunity, but we'll see. Alright. There you go. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh, that's actually brilliant. That is really good. That is really good. Okay. Alright, alright. How many guys can we kill this turn? Oh, he does 3 damage. Okay. he will attack before this guy, so that's very important. We want him to shoot this guy. We need to do 1 damage to him first, though. This is gonna be problematic again. How about you? What can you do? Is there any way that we can take this guy out with him? These guys all have 3 hit points. So what I'm thinking about doing is having him go up here and punch this guy onto this spot. Have this guy... Not really a whole heck of a lot I can do here. I can move him here, though. And then I could shoot him, and that would knock him into the... That would do 2 damage. Then he would have to take that 1 damage, which he can right now. He's okay. So let's position these guys accordingly. He would go here. He would go here. He would go here. We bump this guy over here, then he gets finished off by this guy, which is good. We shoot him, right? He takes 1 damage. Not really any way I can get around that. I needed him to move because my original plan was to bump this guy over, but then he would have to not be here. And if he doesn't kill this guy, then I would have him kill this guy, but then I wouldn't really have any way of taking care of this guy. Although let's... How far can you move? Yeah. If I could get him over here, that could almost be an option, but... Also, he's on sand. Unfortunately, if I shoot him, he's gonna... The sand's not really gonna do a whole lot of good. Yeah, he would have to take... Somebody would have to take damage. I'd rather it be this guy because he has more hit points. I'm just trying to think if there's any other way. Not really. I can't kill this guy outright, unless I do it with him. And... he needs to take at least 1 damage from something. Which is not going to happen if I don't attack him with either this guy or this guy. Well, we could... Okay, let's try it. Let's try this. This might work. Put him here. We'll put this guy here. We'll put this guy here. He punches this guy, which should kill him. He attacks this guy, which will put him out here, and at 3 hit points, he'll die to this guy. Right? Yeah. And then we kill this guy. And that's better. Then we don't take any damage. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. Archive will be proud. That's right. Okay. So far so good. Let's see what the enemy has for us in store here. We've got 5 enemies killed. Alright, alright. We only have 3 now. Okay, we've got some work to do here. Okay. Can we kill 7 guys? We're so close. We have to be able to do this. The question is how. Let's see. Where can you go? Not very far, sadly. This guy isn't actually that bad. He's way less of a pain in the neck than the guy that buffs health. So what we could do is we could punch this guy and then move this guy down here. Move him over here. Shoot this guy. And then finish him off with the artillery. Or hit him with the artillery and then finish him off with this guy would be the better call so that he can get some XP. I don't know if spreading the XP like that is good or not, but they all need it anyways. Alright, so... Is there any way that we could get gear? Because we have one more turn, essentially. And we'll only have 2 guys up. One of them won't really make a difference because he doesn't attack. Oh, but you know what? This is not going to work because if I... this will take damage. Oh, shoot. Oh no, that's no good. So what happens if I attack here? Yeah, he does get... It might be a viable option. So I'm thinking he might have to smoke this guy. I suddenly realized that the explosion is going to be a problem because if I shoot him with this, with my cannon mech, he's going to go over here and explode for damage. So we would have to either kill him beforehand. Dang, that would take all my moves, and then I wouldn't be able to smoke this guy. No, he's... If I only have 2 moves... That's... Earth Mover's such a pain in the neck. One, two... Oh, we can't get through this guy, though. That's the problem. If we could get through him, we would have the ability to... Or we would have the moves. Oh, no, he's got 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he can go here. That would basically be it. Or he could go here. Because we can move through this. Actually, this might work. This might work without having to smoke. So we put him here. We shoot this guy. He'll go... No, that won't work. I can't put him here. I can't put him here. He has to go somewhere else. All that finagling for nothing. Does that mean we smoke? I really hate to do that. Oh man, I hate to do that. There's no way we can kill this guy. We could definitely one-shot this guy with him. So maybe we do this. Maybe we go here. Kill him. That's gonna suck. This guy's gonna take damage. But then we can move him, we can move this guy up here, or just away in general. Smoke this guy, and then have him come in and finish the job on this guy. In fact... No, that's not gonna work. He's just gonna die. I guess that's fine. That involves this guy taking damage. We're 2 turns away, so I think that's fine. I think I still want to do that. That means this guy will get bumped back here. He'll still be able to go here and finish this guy off, though. And we smoke with that guy. I think that's probably okay. That way we get 2 kills this turn, and this guy's neutralized, and then we'll have 2 more to contend with, and I think we'll be pretty much in good shape. And then we can hopefully focus this guy down or neutralize him. I think that's what we're going to do. Ah, you're fine. Ow. He took 2 damage from that. Oh, because of the exploding. Completely forgot about that. You're right. You do actually need some help here. So I'm gonna pull you back. I still think I'm gonna go with this. With this move. I still think this is the best call. I wasn't really thinking about that. It's one last thing that I neglected to account for. But it's alright. He has enough health to survive, and then, you know, we can have him repair if it looks like he's going to take more damage, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. And there's the rest of the map. Interesting. I know you're pinned, buddy. Alright, well. What are the attack orders? Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we... Oh no, not excellent. Ah, I smoked myself into... Ah, man. Really bad at this game. And he can't... How am I gonna do this? Well, this guy can take the hits, so I'm not too worried about that. And he can... Okay, so here's what we can do. He attacks last. So here's what we can do. We move him here. We bump this guy out. He'll shoot this guy before he has a chance to finish this off. Then we take him and shoot this guy over here. Although that's going to cause this to become cloudy. Actually, you know what? That might not be a bad thing, right? So we punch him. This will actually cancel his attack, but it won't matter because we can then take this guy down and finish him off for the XP. So like this, and then he doesn't have to move at all. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So that's gonna bump this guy out. He's gonna kill this guy for me, which is good. He won't get his attack off, and then he'll attack last. But because we're gonna punch him in the face like this, he's not gonna be able to do anything. And just to be sure, we're gonna finish him off with this guy. And he'll get some XP. NPC actions. So he will have a chance to do his thing. Yeah, okay. I saw that one on there and I was like, wait a minute. What does that mean exactly? Oh no, he's dead. While I would have preferred you kill all the Vec, the region is secure and that is enough. What the heck, lady? I did kill all the Vec, except one. Come on, that was a good mission. Deploying troops to hold the area before the weather shifts. I got all of the bonus objectives. How are you not happier for me? Well, I can tell you why. Look at that face. That face doesn't get excited for anything or anyone, so it's not surprising exactly. But yes, all right, we're finally back in the groove here. It was a good mission. It took a little bit longer, but I really wanted to be careful this time to not make stupid mistakes like I've been doing. Okay, all right, so I feel good about that. What I'll probably do, even though this episode's a little bit long, is I'm going to go through and take care of this power core so that we can jump straight into the action next time. I think since we're in such a good spot, we're going to go for the geothermal station. This might be a mistake, but we've got 2 corporate reputation, and the opportunity for a 3rd is, I think, going to be a huge, huge help. So this geothermal station is going to be next. None of these guys have power cores, though. It's so bad. Well, we need the damage increase on these guys. The question is, do I work on getting him damage? Or do I work on getting him a dash ability? Which I'd really like that, but... Also, we don't know what his next... You know, maybe he gets a reactor core. That'd be pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's taken me forever to get him leveled up. And having that extra move was so nice. He already has 4 move. Be nice to get him some move as well, but... I think what we'll do is we'll work on getting him some increased damage. Unless we kind of focus him as a support mech, you know what I mean? Like, we don't even... We use him for positioning and for smoking, but he can only smoke once per turn anyways. This guy, we could get him up to 4 damage, right? I really kind of wish I knew what these... Are these randomized? So he could have 1 mech move in this game and maybe 1... you know, extra health or something like that in a different game. I'm not sure about that one. Or I could just put it on him, because I love this guy so much, and having that extra move is so good. What I think I'll do is I'll put it on him, and then we'll give him the extra health. And that should help. We could do the move, but this will actually add to his utility. Not that this wouldn't, but we'll be able to strategically take some extra hits. This also means that if we fight some more, alpha bugs that do 3 damage, he'll be a viable option along with Ralph here as a soaking mechanism. So I really like, it's just a matter of, what type of utility you want. I think we're going to go with this one and see how it works. So that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching, and join me next time.